with Mathieu Betts, last season's Canadian Football League Defensive Player of the Year here at Detroit Lions camp. Mathieu, tell me a little bit about how this has been going for you over the last few weeks.
Yeah, I mean, this has been going great, honestly. It's training camp, right? So it's obviously it's a long days for a couple of weeks here, but no, it's the one day at a time mentality, and the whole purpose is to get better and stay and get ready for the season. So we're pretty much halfway now, and I mean, I'm really happy with where I am right now, and I'm just trying to focus on my fundamentals and get better, and that's how you can be able to help this team win football games. So that's really where my mind is at right now.
What are the things you're trying to demonstrate to this coaching staff? You mentioned fundamentals, but in terms of things that you can do to help the Detroit Lions, what are you trying to demonstrate?
Yeah, I mean, obviously versatility. I mean, I think they knew coming in that I was somebody who did good at rushing the quarterback in the CFL. So I mean, they've put me in different spots. I mean, on special teams and a couple of places on defense. So really, it's just to show that you can do what's asked out of you, to set edges, if it's dropping coverage, to fit the right gaps, and when it's time to put pressure on the quarterback, do that. I mentioned it earlier, special teams, but had the chance to play a little bit on punt and punt return at the Giants game in the preseason. So no, really, it's the more you can do, and it's to focus on little things and be the best as possible executing that. So yeah.
Is that a little different, like playing some linebacker and playing on special teams, where obviously in the CFL those were not the things you were doing there?
No, but I did a little bit of all of that during my CFL years. I mean, obviously played a little linebacker, both with Edmonton and BC, and no, people don't give me credit for that, but I did play special teams all of my years in the CFL also. So I mean, it's nothing new to me. It's just that so no, it's really nothing new to me, and no, I obviously I don't think it's not what I'm known for, but I mean, I've been doing it for most of my CFL years, and I mean, I'm happy to do it here, obviously. So no, the more you can do, right?
Versatility being the key.
Right, exactly. And I mean, I think my speed is also a big part of my game. So I mean, I think I can cover down the field and get there fast and be able to make tackles and disrupt returns and disrupt lanes. So I mean, it's really, for me, it's playing football, and it's just help the guys win some football games. So that's the whole purpose here.
This is not your first NFL training camp. When you came out of Laval, you were at the Chicago Bears. Could you just compare the experiences, being here with a number of years of pro football experience under you compared to when you were at that Bears camp several years ago right out of college?
Yeah, it's hard to explain, but I mean, it makes a lot of difference, honestly. Just knowing what to expect, what's expected out of you, how to conduct yourself, how to, just how to change little parts of your game when you're asked to modify a technique or anything like that. So I mean, I feel like I'm more ready, obviously playing higher level football in the CFL versus college. So I mean, there's a lot of things on my part that I think that helped me throughout my pathway in the CFL. And no, I think I've grown as a player, as a human being, and no, I'm just happy to be here. And I mean, it's been really, really fun. And I mean, you talked about Chicago. It feels for me like a lifetime ago. But no, this is great, and I mean, I'm having a really good time here, obviously.
You mentioned that you have experience on adjusting some things technique-wise, adapting to the American game. What are the keys when you come down here and you leave the CFL game behind, and now you're lining up, right on, without the yard off the ball and those things? What are the things that you have to do to be able to adapt your game to this game?
Yeah, to me, honestly, it's just, not that it's hard to explain, but it's just the little details of the game. I mean, the angles are a little different because not only the yard, but there's not as many players. The run schemes are a little bit different. The timing's a little bit different in terms of the passing because they don't get the waggles and everything. So it's just more of the angles, the execution, and I mean, just getting the little details that the offense will give you that you'll be able to kind of play the game within the game where you know where they're coming at and how they're trying to attack you, how they're trying to block you. So I mean, that's something that I think I had figured out pretty good in the CFL because I mean, I played there for 5 years. I mean, obviously when you get the volume of play, I don't want to say it gets easier, but it gets easier. So I mean, it's a race for me to get those little details in, to be able to play fast and to play free-minded.
When you were there before, you were a younger player, and obviously when you go to an NFL camp as a younger player, you could turn into a developmental guy. Here, you're not a younger player anymore. Do you feel like you've got to be able to, demonstrate what you can do that's going to impact this team right away?
Yeah, you know what? I think in pro football, there's not much place for development, to be honest. I mean, they're looking for people to help them right now. And I mean, as a football player, I mean, the only thing you can do is be good at football. So that's what I'm trying to do right now.
Well, you're pretty good at football, Mathieu. I appreciate your time.
Thank you, Dave. That's nice to hear.
Wish you the best of luck the rest of the way.
Well, thank you, Dave. It was fun to see you here. Yeah, awesome.